Rose water, mint, butterrock root, bentonite clay, rose hip, lemon extract, dead sea mud, tea tree oil, cocoa butter, olive oil, jojoba, vitamin C, like the list goes on.
Glammies, what is up? It is your girl eToro, aka I See You Glam, and I'm back with another glam chat. And I'm back with another glam chat. Today's glam chat is a little bit of something I've been wanting to touch on for a very, very long time. It's about skin care. Now, if you know me, you know that skin is always in. I don't care what nobody says to you. Like, if your skin is on fleek, your makeup is on fleek, your eyebrows will be on fleek, everything will just fall into place. So I thought it would be cool if I shared a bit of my favorite skincare tips and tricks and what I do to my skin. I put it up on my Instagram and asked you guys if y'all wanted some skincare, and y'all seem to really be into it. And I just feel like no matter what, like even me, like I kind of have my skincare routine down packed as of late, but I love like watching other people's routines and picking up things here and there. Like even if I don't pick up new products, I'm picking up techniques, I'm picking up tricks, I'm picking up all different types of things to make me glow. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Hold up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that little subscribe thingy down below. Make sure you tell your friends, your cousin, your sister, your auntie, your baby father, your baby mother. Tell everybody pull up, because we finna get into some skin, okay? Let's get it. So I have just a few things here, things that I have been loving, things that I have been into, things that I really honestly, looking at like the things that I have here, most of these things I've incorporated within the past like 4 months, which is a big deal for me, because if you watch my videos, you know I'm a tried and true kind of girl. Like if it ain't broke, don't break it. I don't really like stepping out too far. If I know I love something and it works for me, I like to stick with it. But I've kind of picked up some things that have been doing my skin wonders. And when we're talking about skin, I'm not just talking about my face, I'm talking about my body as a whole. So just to give you guys a little breakdown about my skin type, my face is really all over the place. So summertime, hot months, I'm not even extremely oily anymore, I think because of the products that I use. But I'm mildly oily. I think I have combination skin, as most people do. Mostly oily in my T-zone, a little bit drier on my cheeks. I've got enlarging pores a little bit, which I manage with like facials and all that type of stuff, and a lot of the products that I use. Body wise and just skin wise in general, I do have psoriasis. For those of you who don't know, psoriasis is kind of just like, I guess in the most layman's terms of it, it is just extremely dry skin, almost sort of comparable to eczema. And the way I experience my psoriasis is it comes in patches. It'll come in little, like, almost like circle-like scars around my body. And they'll like be white, flaky, dry, patchy. And they come really whenever they want to. And I think I first learned about my psoriasis when I was in college. And I remember how I found out. I was in college. All of a sudden, I started like seeing like my hairline was extremely white, and it almost gave the appearance of like a dry scalp, like if you had dandruff or whatever. So I thought it was just like dandruff. I'm like, damn, my scalp is dry. Like I gotta oil this John 3 times a day, and no matter how much I oiled my scalp, it wouldn't like go away. It wouldn't be like moisturized. And then I started noticing it in my ears, and I started noticing it in the inner corners of my eyes, and then I started noticing it all over my body. So I remember I had put it off. I'm like, I just have dry skin, like whatever, let me use some Aquaphor or something thick like that. And I came home one week for break, and my mom saw my skin and she was like, so what's going on with your skin? And I was like, I don't know, my skin just been really dry. So my scalp, like, and at this point it had like gone from just being like the edges of my scalp here to being like the back of my scalp, in my full ears, on the my thighs, my stomach area. And I was like, nah, go see a dermatologist. Go see the derm, see what they say, let them check you out, take it from there. So I went to see my local derm, and she saw my skin and she was like, I think I know what this is, but let's do a skin biopsy just to make sure we know for sure before we take any course of action, any course of treatment. So she took a piece of the skin, a biopsied one of the scabs that I had on my lower back, and surely enough it came back as psoriasis. She put me on clobetasol. That was the first thing that I took for my psoriasis, and when I first took it, it worked really well. But then I think my body just became a little bit immune to it. It's been probably like 5 years now since I've known I've had psoriasis and have been treating it actively. I have more mild psoriasis and my breakouts come and go. So I'm not on any oral medications or anything for more severe psoriasis. But for any of you who might be facing what I'm facing, hopefully what I'm giving you might help. Kind of come up with a concoction here, and just going off of that, I guess I'll start off with my body care. I use in my shower as a wash, I'll use like a Dove soap. I'm not too crazy about my soaps. I'm particular about using Dove soap in specific because Dove soap seems to have like a more moisture. Like, believe the commercials, or the commercials are giving us some truth. Like, Dove soaps has this tendency to not completely dry out my skin. So once I learned that that was good for my skin, I started using the Dove soaps. But as I'm in the shower, and I forgot to bring it with me. Oh my gosh. If you follow me on the gram, you know one of my most prized possessions is the Trader Joe lemongrass and coconut oil body oil. Oh my god, I don't have it up here in my filming room. Wait, I have to go get it. Hold on. I was gonna do some editing magic and just make the bottle appear like here or here, but nah, like this product for me has been a game changer. I'm very into body oils, essential oils. Like for the skin, I love it. I'm a big Trader Joe's fan. I buy a lot of things. I shop at Trader Joe's for a lot of different things. And one day I'm shopping in Trader Joe's and I'm in the natural, you know, like body care section, like shampoos, face washes, all of that stuff. And I just started exploring, and I found a couple things I did, and you'll see them as I go through the video. But one thing that I found and I loved is like, I will never give up. And excuse the appearance of the bottle because I still have half the plastic on it, but it's like nearly done. I think it's up to here right now. Is this right here? Get this. It's the Trader Joe's lemongrass coconut oil body oil. This jar right here retails for about $3.99 at my local Trader Joe's, and no lie, I keep like 10 of them on hand in my house. Reason being is because this seems to be a very popular product at Trader Joe's, and it tends to be kind of limited. So once it sells out, it's out for like 2-3 months at a time. So I always keep a good stock on hand, and I use this in my showers. So this is my first line of body moisture. After I've cleansed, I've washed, I go ahead and I put this all over my skin while I'm still in the shower. So that means the water is running, the water is warm, the water is scalding hot actually, because I can't take a cold shower. My water is boiling hot, so I'm like cooking my skin, and I apply this all over my body as the water is running. So if you know oil, you know water, you know oil and water don't mix well. So although the water is running, it's not running the oil off my skin. It's actually helping the oil to like penetrate my body. So this is my last step in the shower. I'll apply the oils, let the water run a little bit off the water, and as I'm drying my skin with my towel, I'll like pat dry. And you'll notice when you pat dry your skin, the oil doesn't pull. You're not like completely getting rid of the oil. I like to pat dry my skin because I read somewhere one time that rubbing and pulling or dragging your towel on your body, not only your face, can cause premature wrinkles, and I'm not about that life. So I pat dry my skin, and once I pat dry, you can feel like, I just wish everybody would just try this out, because you can like literally feel the oil still on your skin. And it's the lemongrass coconut, it's got like sweet almond oil, jojoba. It's all full 100% natural oils. There's no fillers, there's no nothing, like it's straight up oils. And that's my first line on my body. From there, I go into a group of products that I've recently got into. I can't stress this enough. I'm a natural, wholesome, full loving body person. Like if it's natural, give it to me. And I came across this company which I am obsessed with. Black owned. They've got a retail location here in Brooklyn. Believe they started in Philly, somewhere in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. And Father forgive me if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, which I probably am. It's Yadain, I think it's Cultural Solutions. Yeah, Yadain Cultural Solutions LLC. They're a Black owned business, and I'll try and put their Instagram or something somewhere here so you guys can see. They are the bomb. They've got body scrubs, body oils, hair lotions, body butters. They have got literally every single thing, and they're 100% homemade, all natural, pure ingredients targeted specifically to promote healthy skincare, detoxing, purging. They target special things towards those of us with skin conditions like psoriasis and eczema and dermatitis and all those sorts of things that a lot of us Black people tend to face, but it's not really highlighted. Like before I had psoriasis, I never even knew what psoriasis was. I never even seen another Black person with psoriasis. I rarely even see to this day a lot of like educational material on Black people with psoriasis. So a lot of what I do and what I find out on my own. But this company is the bomb, and there's a few products that I've picked up. I picked up a bunch of products over the past couple months, but a few products that have become staples in my routine. And the first one I'll show you is this here. It's a Detox and Purge body butter. It's a Detox and Purge body butter. And this has got rosewater, mint, butterrock root, bentonite clay, rosehip, lemon extract, dead sea mud, tea tree oil, cocoa butter, olive oil, jojoba, vitamin C. Like the list goes on. That's not even all the ingredients in here. And it's what it's meant to do. It's meant to like detox and purge your skin and kind of tighten up the skin with the clays and this and that. And it's all natural. And I've incorporated this into my body routine. So after I've done my lemongrass body coconut oil in the shower, I'll start applying my like more thicker, heavier body moisturizers. So that's definitely one. And it's got a heavenly smell. Like it smells like, I can't even put my nose on it. Like it just smells really, really good. I love anything that smells natural. And it says it deeply moisturizes skin while restoring radiance, remove unwanted toxins, polish up neglected skin, and promote scalp circulation. So this product actually can be used on your hair, body, and your scalp. So I use it on my body. I don't really use it on my hair because I've got like my hair care routine down and I ain't gonna shake that out. But this I love on my body. In addition to this, I have picked up a couple of their whipped body butters, which are like one of their like top like signature products. Got some on my finger. Damn, that smells good. Whipped body butters. I have two at the moment that I'm going through. So when you go into the store, you pick up, like you choose what you want. Like the array, the selection of body butters is out of this world. Like they've got strawberry milkshake, honey and oats, this and that. There are like, I couldn't even begin to choose. I targeted my selections down to what they say works best for people with psoriasis and eczema and dry skin. So the ones I show you are kind of geared towards those of us with more dry skin and like those kind of skin conditions. But boy, like they have something for everybody. I really, really, really highly recommend y'all check out this company, Yadain Cultural Solutions LLC. Like I said, they have a storefront in Brooklyn, and I think they've got one in Philly, and they may have somewhere else, but they do sell their products online, and they are a Black owned business. Y'all know I'm all for supporting Black owned businesses, so definitely check them out. But the two body butters that I'm currently using, and I go back and forth between these, is the raw goat's milk. This is my most used one. Like I use this like every day. You can see it here. Like I'm like, oh, and it's thick. It's a butter, you know. It's like I think it's whipped shea butter or cocoa butter. I could be wrong, but all of their whipped body butters have essential oils in them. So you'll see the other one that I'll show you, the vitamin C one, is the other one that I've picked up. That one has, you can see the oils in it actually. They all have essential oils mixed right into it. So you're getting like the best of all worlds. Look at that. Drip, drop, drip, drippity, drop. Okay. God, I just love smelling all of them. And you can even see on the bottom of the bottle, like you've got essential oils all throughout this John. Like, look. So this is my third line of moisture I use every single day, and I'm about to use some right now. It's my third line of moisture. So I don't play when it comes to moisture. Like I'm lather this baby up because you can never be too moisturized. Okay. And probably about 2 times a week I like to exfoliate my body. And I used to use the lavender salt exfoliating body scrub from Trader Joe's, but since I started shopping at Yadain and I found they have wet scrubs and dry body scrubs, I've really been into their wet scrubs. I'm not going to open this one because it's really kind of messy. You can see the essential oils all at the top there. But this is one of their wet body scrubs. And I think this is like, ooh, drip, drop. I think this one is like Jamaican fruit or something. So it's actually like a body scrub. So if I'm deciding I'm gonna exfoliate my body that day, I'll use the body scrub first in the shower after I've cleansed. After I use the body scrub, and because it has essential oils, it already leaves that like oily feel I like in my shower. I'll go in with a little bit of the lemongrass coconut body oil from Trader Joe's, come out the shower, pat dry, then follow up with my moisturizers that I've just showed you guys, the Yadain Detox and Purge body butter, and then either the vitamin C or the raw goat's milk body butter. And once I've done that, my skin is like you could lick me and you probably feel like you're just licking candy. Like, I'm probably so soft and smooth and sweet. Baby, pull up, baby. But that's like really the bulk of my body care. Once I'm out the shower and I've like done all that whole routine, I do have another step I like to take that targets mostly my like actual psoriasis flares. Anytime I flare up, I like to use this one product that I came across. I think my mom picked it up for me. It's Dermovate. Now Dermovate is typically, is my camera gonna pick you? Yay! Dermovate is typically I don't even know if this is like usually a prescription only kind of thing, but I picked this up from my local Middle Eastern grocery store. It is a cream that's typically given to patients that have like dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, kind of skin flares. This Dermovate cream has worked wonders for me. I can tell you right now, my flares mostly come above my eyelids here. I still get them in my ears and around the nape of my neck. I get them on my upper shoulder and under my breast sometimes. They're in places that are typically hidden, like when you're wearing plain clothes, like regular clothes, but like y'all know I like to go on vacation and I like to skin out. I like to wear my bathing suits, so they show, you know, they're in areas that are pretty prevalent. So ever since I started using this Dermovate cream, like I'll like spot treat the areas, especially under my breast. Like that was one of my major concerns. It was just like white, and it wasn't even really flaky and dry because, you know, your boobs, like you get the under boob sweat and it's usually kind of humid and moisturized down there, moist down there I should say. But it was just white in appearance, and the Dermovate has really helps with that. So I highly recommend, if you can find it in stores, if you can ask your doctor to prescribe it or talk to your doctor about the possibility of Dermovate being good for you, definitely look into it, especially for those of y'all with like dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema. This might really help. Now moving on to the face, which is what I think most of y'all are into. If you watched my last vlog, my weekly follow me around vlog, I put a little clip, a little snippet of my nighttime skincare routine, which really holds the bulk of my skincare routine. Now the routine that I've been using and what I'm going to show you now, my like best top of the line products that's giving me like better skin. The bulk of what I showed you in that video is the bulk of what I use. I tweak things a little bit from day to night, so I'll show you guys the difference now. But really the bulk of my supply comes from The Ordinary. And I'll just show you guys an order of what I use. So this is another one of those Trader Joe products that I've bought and loved. It's the Trader Joe Tea Tree Face Wash. I use this every day, twice a day. This was actually recommended to me by my esthetician. It's another one of those products that's got like straight up, all good, all natural things for your skin. And I mix that with a Cerave or a Cetaphil just to get that like, I think the Cerave face wash that I use has a salicylic acid. So I like to get that wash going. So I'll like remove my makeup with a makeup wipe, and this is my nighttime routine. Daytime I don't have to worry about that, but I will use the tea tree and the Cerave / Cetaphil mixed together, a couple pumps, and I'll activate that on my face. So I'm washing in circular motions, washing, avoiding my eye area because do you see these lashes? We don't want no smoke, alright? So I'll wash in circular motions with that, and I'll rinse, and I'll remove that with like a sponge or like a washcloth or something, and then I'm good to go on my facial cleanser. Once I come out of the shower or once I finish washing my face, I'll get into my routine. So daytime, what I like to use, and this is actually in the order that I use them. Let me see if I can do this right. I use a couple of these Ordinary products, and I'll link everything down below so you can see. I start with the, ooh, that's a lie. I start with the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Toner. So this is what I use to tone my face. It's 7% glycolic acid toning solution. I'll put this on a cotton round and I'll just tone my face. Once I've toned, I'll go in with a couple drops of the 2% salicylic acid formula serum, and I'll put that on my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. On days or nights where I want something a little bit more potent, maybe my skin has been acting up a little bit more, I use a 10% lactic acid serum instead of the salicylic acid. And again, cheeks, forehead, nose, and I'll use my 2 fingers and just kind of like in circular motions go around my face. I follow that up with the niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% mineral blemish formula. This also targets blemishes, but it's less potent. I use that again, same areas, rub it in, let it dry a little bit. And the last one I'll use is the alpha arbutin 2% and hyaluronic acid serum. I'll use this right on top. This kind of like gives me a little bit of moisture, and the alpha arbutin is supposed to help with dark marks and blemishes. I didn't even give y'all this disclaimer. I am by no means an esthetician. I'm not a skincare specialist. I am just someone who has had a lot of experience with my skin. So a lot of the things I use are good for my skin. They may not work for your skin. Be very, very careful, not only with my video, but with any skincare video you watch. Be very careful, especially when we start talking acids and things like that. Consult with a licensed professional first. Like, I've consulted with my licensed professional, and I know the level that my skin is at, so I know what my skin can generally take and what my skin generally cannot take. So these things work for me. I am not guaranteeing you by any means that it's going to work for you. Please hear me well, okay? Because the next couple things I'm going to show you are strong. I don't want no wahala. Thank you very much. Signed, sincerely, management, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Twice a week, I will do a deep detoxing mask. And the first step of my mask, and I'll try and insert clips here from my little vloggy vlog that I did, is this AHA and BHA peeling exfoliating mask from The Ordinary. Can I speak? It is a 30% AHA, 2% BHA peeling solution. It says it's a 10-minute exfoliating facial. The trick to this, and I'll give you some tips and tricks, because this stuff has worked wonders for my skin, and it literally works overnight. You can see I'm not even BSing y'all, because you can see how much product I've used and how much I have left. I use this about twice a week. The trick is, right after you cleanse your face, you want to make sure your skin is completely and thoroughly dry. You do not want to apply this on wet skin. It will burn. It will cause this stinging sensation that is out of this world. And it's a very strong, potent formula in general, so you want to be very careful when you're applying it. You want to avoid your lips. You want to avoid your eye space. I really do avoid my eye space and my eye skin in general with all of my skin products. But that AHA, BHA 10-minute exfoliating peeling solution facial, like, it has completely transformed the texture of my skin. It has completely kind of like helped wipe out breakouts. Like, I'll use it at night in combination with the next mask I'm going to show you. In the next morning, I'm like, oh, brand new little baby just came out the womb. I will say, in addition to avoiding the sensitive areas of your face, make sure you do not keep this product on for more than 10 minutes, because you can develop burns and potentially burn your skin. You don't want to go that far. It's never that serious. It was never that real. Do the 10 minutes or less, wipe it off, wash it up, and you're good to go. So after I do that, I'll follow it up with my Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask. That's this bad boy right here. Right after I use the AHA BHA mask, I'll follow up with that. And I use one of these little like brushes, these foundation brushes, to apply it. This is an e.l.f. foundation brush. I think it retails for like $1. And I'll use that and I'll apply it once again on dry skin. And this mask hardens. So the first mask I showed you, the ordinary AHA BHA one, doesn't harden. It stays that liquid form. This charcoal mask does harden. So I'll leave it on my face for as long as it takes for it to harden. So I don't really know how long. It's probably like, I probably end up leaving it for like 20-30 minutes. And it'll harden and pull your skin so tight. You know that feeling that you get? Your lips are like, and your face like, and you can't talk, you're like, That's what that mask does. But I just feel like it's perfect because it just pulls everything. Like, charcoal is known for detoxing and pulling things from the skin. So I've actually fallen in love with those two combined, and that mask combination has been my holy grail when it comes to me traveling and my skin facing all different types of weather and environments. Like, I've gone on so many trips in the past like 3 months. I think I've been in like 7 different countries in the past 3 months, and I haven't had any major breakouts. I haven't had any major bumps. I don't know, maybe I'm just growing. Maybe adult me is just pulling up. Like, we're not gonna have no acne, we're not gonna have no blemishes. Like, maybe that's what life is like being adult toe. But whatever it is, I love it. I really do say, like, this combination of skincare I've been using has really pulled me through all that traveling, because, you know, sometimes being at high altitudes like that on a plane, especially in a plane that's got contained air, like, you're not only dealing with like being at a high altitude and your skin facing different like air pressures, you're also facing like different oxygen levels. You're facing like the person next to you has the cooties, the other one has the flu, the other one has hepatitis, this one has that. Like, people have all different types of things they carry on the plane. Just some people just carry normal bacteria. Like, this really has helped detox, check my skin, pull me together. I use it anytime I land, before I take off. I like to use that combination. And in addition to that, one trick I will give you: when I get on any plane, I don't care if I'm in business class, first class, economy, I'm on the deck, I'm on the top of the plane, I completely and thoroughly wipe down my area with antibacterial surface wipes. I carry them in my bag everywhere. I use Previns, which I think is only carried in Europe, but you can also get like wet ones or whatever. Dettol, any type of antibacterial surface wipes, I live by. I wipe down every single area of the plane that I might touch. Even when I go to the bathroom, I carry the wipe and I touch everything with it, because that's one very easy way to jack up your skin while you're traveling. Even just not on the plane, even in the airport itself. Like, airports carry some of the highest levels of bacteria and things, and they will just jack you up from head to toe. So I'm begging you, please, on your next travel, carry some antibacterial wipes. Wipe down everything. Wipe down surfaces you eat on, wipe down handrails, wipe down those arm things they have, wipe down your headrest. I wipe down everything. And people look at me like I'm crazy when I do it, but boo. I did it one time and the girl next to me was like, "That's a good idea. Can I have one?" I said, "Take 2." Because the cleaner you are, the cleaner I am, the happier we both are. So that's another tip for those of you who travel a lot. Next up, after I've applied my serums, I've masked, I've applied my serums. At nighttime, I go in with my Trader Joe's Rose Facial Oil. I use this in combination with the Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Facial Moisturizer. And you can see I really use it, because look at how empty my bottle is, okay? I won't lie to y'all. Like, if I'm telling you something is good or I like something, I really actually use it. And I use these two in combination as my moisturizer at night. Because what tends to happen is the masks that you use and the serums and the acids can pull a lot of the moisture from your skin. I use the rose oil in addition to my regular moisturizer to bring that moisture back. So I only use the oil at night. I don't use it during the daytime, because I don't want my skin to get that oily residue kind of like feeling. But that's my nighttime moisturizer. Daytime moisturizer, I use the same Trader Joe's oil-free moisturizer, no rose oil, but instead I add my own sunscreen. Now this is a Vaseline SPF 30 sunscreen. I picked this sunscreen up in the Philippines. For those of you who haven't watched my Philippines vlog, I was in the Philippines earlier this year and I picked that up. I really do wish I picked up more because I really love the consistency and the texture of it. And I love the fact that it doesn't give me that gray, like white kind of cast on my skin after I've used it. So I actually mixed those two in a bottle. And this is the bottle that I use, and I carry this with me. I carry it when I travel. I carry it, like, I use it every day. That's my moisturizer and my suntan mixed together. I've been letting y'all know I'm gonna share, and that was me sharing, and I hope you guys learned something. I hope you pick up something. If there's anything more you'd like to learn about or know about, or things that I didn't touch on enough, definitely let me know down below in the comments. Thumbs it up if you liked it, thumbs it down if you didn't. Let a girl know how we can improve. We're growing, we're getting more consistent. She is facing all her fears. She is stepping out in front of the camera. She is planning out the video she's gonna film. She's getting things edited in a timely manner. She is growing. She is me, I am she. Okay. I hope y'all love the video. As always, love, like, subscribe, sending you guys love, positivity, possibilities. That's the word that was originally going to come out, and I think that was the message God was trying to send through me to somebody. I'm sending you possibility, I'm sending you consistency, I'm sending you power, I'm sending you light, I'm sending you whatever it is that you need God to lay over your life. Let me be through God in ministry to you. Let me empower you. Let me lift you up. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Bye.